Hello guys, how you doing? Emanzi Ian Gemanya, and today I have something to share with you guys. It's from the NUP Manifesto. It's the document that these guys formulated during these last elections where they were contesting for presidency, with their candidate being Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. I was just reading through it and I reached this part where they say, "Why a new Uganda now?" And I'm just going to read what they have in there. Why a new Uganda now? This is the chapter. Uganda's history reflects a cycle of hope, betrayal. Pardon me about that. Uganda's history reflects a cycle of hope and betrayal. At independence in 1962, Ugandans dreamed of unity, self-determination, and prosperity. These hopes were derailed by years of instability, and although Museveni's regime entered in 1986 as a promise of redemption, today our people face despair. 1. Poverty and hunger. Over 7.3 million Ugandans live below the poverty line. This is according to UNHS 2023-2024, with rural areas most affected. Despite 80% of Uganda's land being arable and able to feed over 200 million people annually, food insecurity affects the majority, which is 57% of Ugandans, mostly in rural communities. This is according to NPHC 2024. Number 2 is youth unemployment. Over 75% of Ugandans are under 30%. According to this document, Uganda's population is put at 48 million. So 75% is under 30. That is us. Well, I'm not under 30, but I'm within that range. Yet half of them, 50.9%, are not in education, employment, or training. That's worrying. Healthcare gaps. Uganda's healthcare system is wanting, with 82 districts lacking a fully equipped general hospital. 78% of sub-counties lack a health center 3. Uganda's human capital index stands at just 0.39, meaning that under current health and education conditions, the average child will be only 39% as productive as they could be with full access to quality services. Infrastructure deficit. Only 3.9 of Uganda's 159,364 kilometers road network is paved. Kampala, the economic heart, has just 29% roads, most in poor condition. Debt and corruption. The total stock of public debt was 116.21 trillion, which is 51.3% of GDP by June 2025, up from 94.72 trillion as at the end of June 2024. This implies that to date, our per capita debt stands at 3 million, while corruption drains over 10 million annually. Dictatorship and civic space. The constitution has been manipulated to entrench Museveni's longer stay in power, raising from the original 216 to 295 articles as of January 2021. Parliament and judiciary are compromised. Civil society and media freedoms are shrinking. Evidence from the World Justice Project's 2024 Rule of Law Index indicate that Uganda ranked 126 out of 142 countries, scoring just 0.39, reflecting serious deficits in legal integrity, fundamental rights, and government accountability. The sharp closure and ban of majority, 57.1% of the operations of the registered NGOs in Uganda towards the 2021 general elections, from over 14,000 in 2019 to around 6,000 today, underscores a broader trend of regulatory crackdowns on mining and waning donor confidence in Uganda's civil environment. 7. Land security. Only 30.7% of adults have secure land tenure, undermining food security and wealth creation. NPHC 2024. Ethnic imbalance and nepotism. Recruitment in public service is riddled with favoritism, undermining national unity and efficiency. A mini survey of the 425 top government appointments to determine the level of ethnic balance in government institutions and bodies by the independent paper revealed that Ugandans from the West hold 181 top government jobs, almost double what their colleagues from the Central hold, 107 for the Central, leaving only 68 and 69 jobs from the North and East respectively. Evidence by the Equal Opportunities Commission (EOC) report of financial year 2022-2023 revealed that Western Uganda accounts for 40% of top positions in government agencies, the Central 26%, Eastern 20%, and Northern 12%. Specifically, when it comes to chief executive officers, those who make final decisions in government agencies, Western Uganda takes up and matched 47%. The Northern 20%, Central 18%, and Eastern 15%. Regions all find themselves playing catch up. Unhealed post-war wounds. Millions of victims of conflict remain uncompensated, unreconciled, and unheard. Evidence from the study by Center for Civil and Human Rights at the University of Notre Dame revealed that majority, which is 83.76% of victims of violence, armed conflict in the affected parts of Uganda have not been adequately compensated for their suffering. Majority, 94.15% of families, relatives of family or family members or close friends have not received fair payment for the NRM for their suffering. Majority, 70.9% of the leaders of organized armed groups that were involved in violence in affected parts of the country have not adequately apologized for wrongs they committed, and majority, 68.11% of perpetrators of violence in these affected places of the country have not been held accountable for their crimes. This is trauma, this is anger, this is piled up anger, and all that. Diaspora neglect. Uganda's diaspora community now exceeds 2 million people and remitted over 1.569 billion in the financial year of 2024-2025, up from 1.403 billion in financial year 2023-2024, representing the single largest source of foreign exchange and approximately 3% of GDP. Beyond financial remittances, the diaspora fuels entrepreneurship, foreign direct investment, skills transfer, global advocacy. Yet, despite its enormous potential, the diaspora remains largely underutilized due to institutional neglect, weak policy frameworks, and an adversarial political environment. Despite these challenges, Uganda remains a nation of young, ambitious people with abundant resources.